So Richter again. Oh, sorry, but Richter was their second ban last time. Pain will ban out Richter first.
The Richter removal, countered by a Florentino, means that we're likely on the same path as last game.
Yep.
And GeO Esports will be okay with a repeat. That means Pain Gaming needs to ask the question, do they let GeO get Darcy?
Yeah, but their last draft, Pain Gaming should have won. I mean, their draft was better into GeO's late game, so they might go with the same draft and just execute it better.
No.
Actually, no. Okay.
They're picking the Sephira over the Darcy, and I understand why, but I feel like this gives GeO Esports an obvious advantage.
Yeah, Darcy,
if they wanted to get crazy, they needn't to actually even draft the Darcy this early. They will.
That is two very powerful heroes there. Like tier 1 ADC, tier 1 mage, tier SS.
I was going to say, don't you have S's in your tiers?
Yeah, SS. They're both the best in their class. The Arch ADC and the Arch Magus. Magus.
Nice, I think.
Liliana comes through an answer. That means that it's going to be Sephira in support with this Violet telling us something ranged coming through. The Telenos seems like a better answer into the Elsu. Violet's burst damage rarely comes out on top against snipes, but maybe they favor the mobility of the Violet against a Darcy, who can just destroy a Telenos standing still.
I feel like they should take Omen and Max here. Just deny the Omen. Take Omen and Max away. Take Max and then take the hard counter to Max. Like, that's what they should do, because Omen, Max is going to counter hard Elwind, or not Elwind, Elsu, and then play Zephyrs again with the Max combo and just make sure you guys combo that together.
They've opted instead, though, to go for a melee in jungle. That'll be the Nacroth coming out. I wouldn't be amazed, or I wouldn't be surprised or amazed if we did see a Telenos coming out in the side lane or a Violet. Either way, though, I'm not sure I'm a massive fan. They're putting a lot of emphasis on this Nacroth being able to dive the backline, and they already have a squishy support, meaning it's going to be difficult to protect anyone else they pick up for damage.
Yeah, it is going to be difficult indeed, and Nacroth is the one that's going to be running around the jungle. He likes to be on his own, and that worries me because Angra tends to be overly eager to be in enemy's jungle to make surprise attacks, and then just gets collapsed on. So Nacroth is that hero that enables that tendency, actually.
But Nacroth has a good deal more mobility than the Zephyrs, so Angra might just be able to...
Oh, no. What a hard counter to Nacroth.
He doesn't have any mobility now.
Show up, and you get snared, and you're dead.
Aurum does have a tendency to do that. You spend that snare ultimate, the Nacroth that just dove in to try and get to your Elsu isn't moving, which, by the way, is a great combo with Darcy.
Oof, that's why they should have picked the side laners first. This is so risky, picking your jungler this early. Because Nacroth obviously won't play any other position. That's why it makes Darcy and Elsu so good, because you can actually role swap them in whatever position you need based on how the draft turns out.
GeO Esports, it's interesting. We've seen LATAM think Valheim is an Elsu counter, like twice, and I still think they're nuts. But
yeah, I don't think so. Valheim just easy to gank and doesn't do enough damage. We did see Valheim work really well into 20 right slims, though.
But here's the thing, as far as Nacroth on Pain, do you know how many times we've seen him? Once in the hand of Angra, the whole season. Once.
Oh, wow.
Nobody else has touched him.
It's a character I feel confident Angra can play, but I think that is a good stat because Angra, I bet even you could go further than that. I bet we haven't seen very many Nacroths overall in any region because he doesn't do a lot of damage.
I like the Omen ban because they can pick Max. If they pick Max and the Omen's off the map, Nacroth and Max can insta-kill Elwind here. And even Darcy, honestly. Because Darcy gets stunned, and then Nacroth can jump in there, knock him up, and he's just dead. He can't even activate the Dimensional Portal.
The Joker is another Elsu counter that they're banning away. Again, I don't agree with it, but LATAM thinks that Valheim is an Elsu counter, so this is just them making sure that their side lane is strong.
I wonder if they're going to potentially pick up in the side lane here, Telenos.
I would think that a Darcy would eat a Telenos alive.
Yeah, because she's so easy to hit with the portal.
I've been playing Darcy, and I've had a lot of fun against the more static characters.
They probably go with Max, actually. Max will probably make the most sense. They're not going to ban Max here, but they'll probably ban, another side laner that can give them a lot of trouble. And Lycan Superman is very, very good.
They have really focused in on those side lane bans.
Lycan, yeah.
You get rid of Omen, you get rid of Richter, you get rid of Varus, you get rid of Superman. Those are literally all Lycan's characters, the poor man.
Yeah.
So he'll have to reach a little bit deeper into the grab bag of goodies to pull something out. It's really fun to see 4 target bans onto 1 player.
Yeah, they're hyper targeting him. Because Lycan, one of the best players, honestly, on GeO. He's always dominant in top lane. We saw what happened in the Darkseer lane. Got 2 towers so early in the game. And that is why they're targeting him, because they do not want to lose that top lane pressure.
They got the high ground before the mid game. Like, that's a sign of what an incredible player he is.
Wonder Woman's side lane there. It's a response, so defensive response.
Where's this Elsu? Is this mid Elsu then? Jungle Darcy, Wonder Woman's side lane, Aram up top, Aram
could
in
be
support.
a mid Elsu. Yeah, they have a lot of options actually. They can jungle the Darcy.
They can shuffle things as much as they like.
Ooh, if they pick Mallet, that's a nice counter into that Wonder Woman.
You know what I'd like to see though? Zenial come through from GeO. Because then think about how much survivability they have with the Wonder Woman, with the Zenial.
Yeah, and the Sephira as well.
And they can back up the Elsu with the
That's
Angelic
actually
Splendor.
really good, yeah. But I don't think they're going to go for that option, unfortunately. To be honest, little risky, I feel.
Well, the Telenas will come through with the Malik.
Man, they could have gone for Zenio and Max and completely dived that backline with Necroth. Holy crap, that's a scary combo. Max, Zenio coming at you. What are you going to do as Elsu? You're dead.
I would still really like to see GeO Esports get this Zenial, because I think it combos very well into their draft, and they still don't have a top laner out. So, whoever they want to put in that Slayer lane, giving them a little bit of global mobility would be very good, I think, to serve as counter to the Necroth and to back up the Elsu and to back up the Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I mean, the other options they have is Roxy. They could, Kresh, a Benneth are the other ones for side laners if they want to do that. But honestly, they'll probably, if they want to run mid Elsu here, but they may opt for another support and run like even bottom, a bottom side lane or an arm side lane if they want. So
prove me wrong, GeO Esports. They're thinking it through. Smith has run an Elsu
so many
in the
options.
past.
This is why Elsu, Darcy are such good picks. Like they give you so many draft options. It's insane.
Wonder Woman as well. They could put the Wonder Woman in jungle.
Yeah, exactly. Wonder Woman is really good. It's a very flexible draft. I love it. It's actually really smart.
Wukong jungle.
Okay.
What order? It was looking so good, and now I have so many questions.
So yeah, Ace banned it against him. So he must be like a god in his Wukong. He must make Wukong a mythical monkey creature.
I mean, I would, if you'd forced me to pick a hero as their 5th pick, I thought a Roxy was coming.
Yeah, Roxy
I would have said
too.
no on Roxy because Lycan wants tower pressure.
But he's played Roxy recently.
Yes, and he looked a little bit uncomfortable on the Roxy because he wasn't able to burn down towers in quite the same way.
Okay.
So I would have said, especially after that Game 1 performance, that he was going to draft something that gave him the ability to burn down things, and that meant, in my mind, we were going to see a mid Elsu. But I underestimated the power of Wukong.
You always underestimate the power of Wukong until a game is over, when you seem pretty confident that you were right about the power of Wukong.
Yeah. We've seen him once this season, and I didn't really see him because he just got squished. Wukong, the build they went for that game, it was also in LATAM, the build they went for in that game was they rushed Clav Sancti for the crit damage.
Yep.
So maybe there's something to that that I just honestly haven't considered, but I don't understand why you'd run Wukong when any number of other characters that function similarly are available, most notably the Quillen.
Yeah, the issue is Wukong's very weak early. He needs to build up his damage, his crit, to get his damage per second off. So Necroth loves to invade jungle, deny everything, and Angro is going to be looking... If Angro can shut down Wukong's jungle, then the monkey will be denied his jungle.
I asked a question of you yesterday, why did we see more Quillen, and you've just mentioned him again. Does feel like he would have worked there.
Yeah, he could have worked too. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, he could have worked too, like there's better options. Yeah, what's a better option? Wukong. No, surely. Well, they know what they're doing. Can they get it done? Campaign, though. Campaign take GeO's roster here and take this to a 3rd game. We thought, I mean, we were all really confident this is going to be a 3-match best of 3.
If they play as a team, yes. Solo queue, no.
It's that, isn't it? We did talk about early and late game before it. Okay, well, GeO won the first. Pain have to win now.
Will Pain Gaming be able to solve their team fight issues? A little bit more team coordination you asked for, not just in the team fights, I suppose, but also across the map, where GeO Esports dominated in game number 1.
And look at Pain here, being a little bit aggressive, using that range to poke down Elwyn on this Aram. And Deldun, he actually played Tel'Anis the most, so it's probably his most comfortable hero. So I'm looking forward to see. And oh, it's Smith is playing on this side lane.
Yeah, they put the Elsu mid, so I was right about that. I just didn't realize that they'd shuffle people around.
Yeah.
Now this is actually giving me a little bit of trouble because I do remember the last time GeO Esports played an Elsu mid and they shuffled people around similarly. I think it may have been actually this exact shift and it undid their entire team coordination.
That is such a cool Malik skin. Sorry, that axe is huge. I would be terrified.
Thanks for the analysis, Jeff.
Yeah. But however, Darcy, like I said, he can play in any lane. He can play any position. Like this guy, except support. But he can play any lane, jungle position. This is what makes Darcy and Elsu so good.
It does mean that they're a little bit more safe from sideline dive from the Nacroft. Elwin does find Mana Frieza. And the dive, first blood to Beth.
Frieza, you should have saw that Lion Tamer come out from a mile away there, sir. Getting hit by it means your life is over, like it is, and the monkey was able to jump on you.
That's actually quite massive because it does give a little bit more of an early game boost. Every bit of gold that Myth gets during those first few moments is an undoing of the character's weakness as they now lean out towards mid. Myth only finds a little bit of poke onto ZRK.
Okay, why are they getting hit by the third line jump? That should be the easiest thing to dodge. It just puzzles me here.
Abyssal Dragon will be the next focus. Elwin and his magically effective Lions will be in the area, making this very dangerous, but Ankara for Pain Gaming will get the first Abyssal.
Did you see that beautiful play by Deldun there? Slowed down Myth, and then he got stunned. He couldn't do anything, and then Ankara then secures the Dragon. What a smart play. That's the teamwork I'm looking for from Pain Gaming.
There's the teamwork Pain Gaming are looking for Pain Gaming. After game number 1, where it all kind of fell apart towards the late game. GeO Esports, though, at this point in game number 1, had already won a massive team fight. They're not there this time. Instead, they've only gotten that 1 kill in the mid lane.
Yeah, one thing that's a weakness for GeO here, TJ, that we talked about was their early game. If they lose early game here, like they looks like they are a little bit, that could put GeO in a bind. And we know Wukong, if he doesn't get his build, yeah, he's in trouble. He's not gonna get his bananas.
Sure. Myth is the one with the most gold, though, because of that opening kill. So he's doing a little bit better. He's not completely starved.
Yeah, this is where Nacroft needs to shine, though. He needs to start denying
Portal, Deldun, pull back forward, exactly on cue. Myth grabs the kill.
That is a beautiful combo. That is how you play Darcy. Aggressive, and you combo with the damage from Myth. Look at that jump. My goodness, the Wukong abilities there doing so much damage.
Metals arrived to take notes. The Liliana will be here in the bottom lane just to clear waves. That leaves mid open. GeO Esports don't contest the 3v3. They've no interest in team fights at this time.
Yeah, and that's a smart play by GeO. Again, they're making such good decisions, and this is a much better GeO that I notice here. Oh. Okay.
A little bit of poke. Nothing more.
I was waiting for something to happen, TJ, but, you know.
Elwin was just...
say hi and jump away.
Waving
was like, hi, Elwin. Don't snare me. Bye.
Does he have ult? Oh, he does. He could have.
Look at how aggressive his positioning was. Menge, aggressive on this Elsu here.
That's one of the things I like the most about Menge's Elsu is he's just always playing very far forward with it. Always playing it, like I like to say, like a Valheim.
Oh, look at this, how fast they're rushing this dragon here. Wow.
Smith and Elwin both in the area. Elwin does have the snare if he can get it rage, and he's got it. Agra's chained down. Myth has the focus, but he can't get the kill. It takes an extra moment. That makes things dangerous as both Elwin and Myth have fallen. Metal's low, but he's not down. He's playing very safe, and Mengi is caught out in the dragon pen. He's gone.
That was insane there. ZRK with the perfect shock ultimate right on top both of the members there while Angra was under the snare, able to then turn that fight around, get those 3 kills, and then Lycan not able to do much and had to back off.
A very disappointing team fight for GeO after it started so well.
Yeah, and I love how Pain was able to secure that dragon, giving them a huge lead. Look at the level advantage as well. Now this is Pain's time to shine here, and now they need to start invading jungle, getting picks, and taking towers because they have the clear advantage. And I love Freezer landing all these water walls so well, zoning people out to give the space and the damage to take that dragon.
Lycan stuns up ZRK, cancelling the shock ultimate from the Malik.
That was so cool. That was such good plays there by Lycan.
Myth does poke towards mid, where he and Elwind are waiting. Lycan up top will finally pay for his excellent play. But he did clear a wave. That means it'll stay up for another moment.
And that was a good pick there. However, Lycan was able to clear that wave, and now they can't take the tower. So honestly, really good by Lycan.
And Taildon lost down mid. Smith grabbed a counter kill.
Yeah, but look at this. They're invading jungle. That's exactly what they need to do. I love what Pain's doing.
Myth? Do you dare? Did he get it?
Yes, he did.
He did.
He does.
And he keeps going. Mana Frieza forced to spend the flicker as mid defends his jungle, and GeO Esports across the map get a tower.
Wow, what a play there. That is devastating for Pain. Just like that, GeO is inching their way back into this game. But what a great play by Myth, honestly.
Myth again onto Metal, half HP in a second. Oh, and the snipe to follow.
Wow.
Do I believe in Wukong? I think I might. Akira does spend the double dash. They do have the snare. The follow through is there, but it's a 1-1 trade. Both assassins down. Even with Metal low, Meggy can't quite land the snipes. It's down to Smith to clean things up, but he will. They've got Delta, they've got Akira for only 1 in trade. With the rest of the team low, GeO Esports keep pushing mid. Well, ZRK pulls out with Lycan up top. He should eventually win that, but Lycan's got the flicker and forces ZRK to work for the kill.
Elwind doing such a good job with those snares there, and you can see the backline, what Smith did as the Darcy got onto, landed Dimensional Portal on Taildon, killed the tail on this, and then the front line was easily taken care of by Myth there. Angra falls, and the fight is over for Pain. This is the combo that I was talking about.
Smith has to bail real fast. Does exactly that, though. The portal's there. Angra wasn't caught in it.
Yeah, this is dangerous. Like I said, Aram is such a huge counter, and Angra is getting caught by the snare every single time. So Elwind is literally helping his team win these fights. And Taildon is the carry. He goes so close to getting the kills, but he's not able to complete the kills.
Smith with his Dimensional Walk has been dodging all these slows so well. Now he needs to steal. Myth in the area as well. Can't get onto the Abyssal Dive. Does get Angra very low, but they can't finish the kill. Angra survives on low HP.
Yeah, that was so crazy how he was able to survive there, but really nice
dragon
take. But
Smith
Angra
just pokes him away.
Yeah, the Dimensional Walk, that range is like over around 800 units, I believe, so they gotta be careful.
They now are. Tower push will come through. There's the portal.
Nice!
Oh, Taildon, he's gone! Smith full combos him, and Myth chases Mana Frieza all the way out as well.
That is how you play a Darcy. That is how you Dimensional Portal, you drop the cube, 1.25 seconds, and you time it, bring her back, jump onto her, get the stun, and boom, Tailwind is gone. Like that, Dimensional Walk, zap, you're gone.
ZRK returns for round number 2 against Lycan up in the top lane, but Mega is here to observe, and this time he'll be laying in the damage, primarily focusing the tower, meaning ZRK now has very little to defend. The second he returns from the shock, it's a double CC combo. Akira tries to get in, the snare's already spent, but it doesn't matter. It's a 1v4. Metal might be able to turn this. He's only got 1 kill in him, though, and this is now devastating for GeO.
This is devastating for Pain. GeO's gonna take the lead there. It was a 1 versus 3, then another 1 versus 3, then another 1 versus 3 with Metal finally able to get at least a kill. But that's a very bad trade. They're ahead and now they're behind, just like that in that one fight.
Very well done by GeO.
Yeah, I think we should name it, instead of Pain Gaming, Domino Gaming.
Because they did once again start well, and then takes a bit, little bit down. What? Taildon, how on earth? Smith is going to get away with this.
Yeah, he is. Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
Dale's not done yet, man. He's not done. But he missed. He missed his ultimate. Oh, my God. They're tilted. I think Pain is not. They're not. These are professional players. They should not be missing abilities like this.
No.
I'm just shocked. Jump on.
And that 1-by-1 3-man engage into the GeO Esports core and top.
Yeah.
That was goofy.
Domino Gaming, man. Oh, wow. They're going to commit. Why Owen? Stop focusing Owen.
A full shock in just for the beginning of the fight. Maggie and Myth are in the area. Neither of them particularly want much, though.
They just used his shock ultimate onto the support. I don't get what Pain's doing. You need to leverage that and combo that
tower
shock
down
ultimate.
bottom.
Yeah.
Bottom tower. Just goes down to minions.
Taildon is taking that dragon. Smart play. He's going to take it in time, though.
It's close. Half HP on it. Mana Frieza will have to play around the area. The Abyssal Dragon is reset by Elwind's pressure. Very well done by GeO.
That was close. And his build there, he has Slick Stings built instead. So interesting build. He's going to go opt for that crit damage. Give him that extra resistance. Oh, look at the damage on Menge.
Myth 2 called out.
I think it might reset there. Too far. Yep.
Oh, no.
Ripperonis, but they should still take it. Just grab it, grab it, grab it. Take it as fast as you can.
Smith's right here, though.
No, it's fine.
Angara will dive in. When he considers his options, actually, he's a full combo from the Enraged Abyssal Dragon. Myth now in the area as well.
Oh my goodness, look at that damage.
This gets dangerous. Angara does get the Abyssal. There's the full combo from Smith to pick up ZRK, though. It's going to be, even though they have the Enraged, a full retreat from Pain.
That burst damage from Darcy, holy moly. He has Boomstick as well. That's a lot of damage, and this is why Darcy in the right hands is such a massive threat. So GeO clearly knows how to play with this Darcy.
GeO Esports will focus down on stealing away jungle as well, but it's a much slower pace from them than last game, where they would have turned any of these fights into a several tower lead. They're playing it very safe. Yeah,
they have to kill Darcy. He's so fed right now. He has almost 9,000 gold. He has 3 tier 3 damage items. He's going to finish his 4th pretty soon. He has enchanted kicks as well. Man, that's a lot of damage. They have to somehow kill him immediately because he's going to burst on the entire team, and none of them have as much magic defense.
Darkslayer did go over to the GeO Esports. Myth currently rolling around with that Drake to summon. Elwin's the focus here. Again, snare lands.
Now they're
Angra gets the kill.
That's the hard counter to Angra. Now they're open. This is open season. Go in there and get onto that Darcy.
Pain Gaming don't hear you yet. They play safe, take a tower, take some jungle, nothing more. Now Angra and Mana Frieza look forward. But Smith is playing safe with Menge.
He also has the Bow of Slaughter as well. So this tower on this is going to be a huge, huge... Wow.
Tower just gone. Mana Frieza will try and get in the area, but Myth, he's already spent Tides of Life. Myth's got the kill. Now the full team tries to chase things down. They do have a commit from Angra, but he can't stick out the fight.
Why are they not together? This just bogs my mind. Pain Gaming's rotation.
Why do you spend Tides of Life?
Yeah, and why are you not with your team? Like, you should not be getting caught out when you're pushing tower. This is... Again, are you a team or are you going to play like a solo queue? It just bogs my mind, Pain Gaming late game. They make the weirdest decisions.
The strangest choices are leading to the strangest of losses now, as they've just had to retreat despite the absolute roll they were on. And look at GeO Esports reading this Pain Gaming rotation absolutely perfectly. It's knocked down. That's a good turn from Deldon, but it's 1 for 1, now 1 for 2, as GeO Esports clean up the rest of the fight. They've got metal as well. Lassoed in. This snipe needs to land, and it does.
What a crazy play there. Again, they are split up. GeO is together, and they knew that, and they rotate down. Again, the teamwork from GeO is why they're winning these fights. Pain Gaming getting completely wrecked with that collapse there.
Tower gone. High ground's under threat, and 2 respawns on higher than 10-second timers. GeO Esports should crack the high ground. ZRK with the shot though. That's very good. He might have just saved his team's high ground tower. The portal onto Mana Frieza did land, but he's got Tides of Life. He'll be safe, and ZRK is the hero.
That was a huge shock, huge cleave on the entire enemy team, getting so much true damage there. And look, GeO's smart. They're going to back off. They're not going to try to keep sieging this tower as they're low health. They back off perfectly. They're making all the right late game calls that Pain is not making.
Lycan.
Okay.
It's fine.
Again, they need to get a Smith. Smith has no defense. They have to kill Smith. If they don't kill Smith, I don't see any way Pain Game's going to win this game. There's no way they're going to win.
The water is alive.
Mana Frieza will try and poke in, but you can actually see the damage that Menge and Smith are doing towards this late game. It's devastating for both of them.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They're kind of split up here.
Actually, quite dangerous for Myth, I would think, but he's got so much mobility on the Wukong. He can just leave any situation he doesn't like.
They're so frustrating to play against if he's landing those snipes from so far away.
And Menge, if we've seen anything over the last 2 days, is that he lands his snipes.
He does, indeed. Menge was underrated. Ooh, Freezer.
Myth was in the bush. Very good check by Mana Frieza, knowing his role as the support. But it's got to be ZRK that's leading so many of these fights into these high damage characters.
So here's what needs to happen. Angra needs to distract and push away Darcy. Let Deldon finish off Myth, because he's going to try to dive onto Taonis, right? And then they need to protect Deldon. Deldon's the real carry of this game right now, late game.
Menge will play safe, diving back. Tower does stay alive. How much tower damage does Myth do?
A lot. He can easily 2-hit that tower quickly. So
that's why Pain
again,
Gaming are playing such conscious defense. They do have all the waves cleared. And actually, mid caught out. Lycan has to lasso in to save him. I don't think he can survive this. He'll spread the bracelets just to make sure he can. Myth is caught out. The cleave won't land.
This is huge.
Down.
This is
GeO
huge.
have to run.
Come on, keep pushing. They can actually try to push this and end the game because they have the range from Tel'Anis here. Oh, Angra, what are you doing?
Myth.
Oh, get him, get him. Oh my god, he missed.
Myth does get Angra. Oh, the turn. It's not enough. Myth got a kill in return. He makes it up. Now the Water Wall can't quite finish the kill. Mana Freezer unable to land. One final attack. The RK has to flicker in, but he's underneath tower.
Look
they
at that
don't have
flicker.
the damage to finish things up. Elwood can't get the trade.
Yeah, that was a huge water wall miss there. If they got Atlanta Myth, they would Angra would have killed Myth right there, and then they would have made the bigger decision. But this is a smart decision. Pain is not going to try to force this tower and go ahead and get in a Rage Abyssal Dragon because they're going to need it to win the next team fight.
GeO Esports are pushing forward during this time because they know if they lose both major objectives here, there may not be a path back into the game. Smith does a full combo into ZRK. Now it's spent, the shock tides of life duo goes through. GeO Esports do get the kill. ZRK is back with his blade. Mana Freezer's lassoed in, but Metal has the damage.
Wow.
Another kill over.
Look at that burst from Metal. Look at that build. He's full build as well. That is insane, but I don't know why ZRK and Freezer are letting that free poke. Just dance around them, run away. Why are you trying to attack back? Just run around the jungle, let Daeldon get them a rage, group up with Daeldon and Metal, and then turn 4 versus 3. Like, this, again, their late game decision making just boggles my mind. Like, 2 versus 3, what is a Malik and a Sephora going to do in that situation? Like, oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm hard on Pain Gaming right now.
You're in full coach mode, and I respect it. The Dark Slayer will be up. Pain Gaming kind of want it. They've gotten this Abyssal Dragon, but they seem unsure of what to do with it.
Yeah, you can tell Pain Gaming's nervous because they're missing, like, Freezer missed his water wall in that critical team fight there. Angra was not diving. He got the knock up on Myth and didn't commit on it. Like, dude, if you get a knock up, you land another. Croc has that combo where he can knock up multiple times. That's why he makes him so good.
At this stage, though, they are one team fight away from losing their tiebreaker, losing their seeding into the Valor Series finals in Sydney.
So now this is going to be critical here. We know Pain's biggest weakness is pushing these high ground towers. So if they mess up this team fight, it is over for them. And I like that they're counter pushing here. They need to organize the waves a little better, though.
Drake summoned in mid.
They shouldn't have
get
pushed
this
that
tower
tower.
for free.
They shouldn't have not pushed that tower. You should let the tower wait and then organize the wave and let all 3 waves hit at the same time. By letting waves hit one at a time like this, you're letting GeO do exactly what they're doing right now. They should have not forced that tower that early. You have to freeze the wave, organize it.
Any time that they burn now from the GeO Esports side means that Pain Gaming don't have the Abyssal buff when this fight starts.
Yeah, it's so critical when you push high ground tower. You have to organize all 3 waves and you let them all crash at the same time because no team, no matter how good they are, cannot defend all 3 high ground towers getting pressure.
Shock in, ZRK for the game end. Pain Gaming are doing the damage, but they're already in trouble. Angra does go down, Blade of Eternity is spent, but he's back, shut down for a second time. GeO Esports lose 2 high ground towers, but they manage to stay alive. Lycan's own Blade of Eternity is spent, but he has the damage onto the backline. Daeldon's gone, and it does not matter as Pain Gaming focus through the core and take us to game number 3.
What a crazy game there. The best game I've seen in Latin America so far. Daeldon, the MVP there on that Tel'Anis, taking it on the high ground and moving in, taking care of Lycan. Everyone avoided him. No one jumped on in. The nice dive by the rest of his team to distract. So Daeldon was then able to hit the core, get all that damage. And the whole team, finally, they worked together, TJ. They all focused the core. So I have to give them that, and they take the game.